When AgroLiquid built its new headquarters here in St. John's, Michigan, we built the IQhub. And the reason we did that is because we realized that only less than 2% of today's population actually work on production farms. And with that, we wanted to turn everyone in the community, mid-Michigan, into agricultural advocates, not adversaries. And so we do that by bringing them here to the IQhub, seeing what the Michigan farmer and farmers around the nation do to produce safe, abundant food for the nation. As we think about students that come through the IQhub, these students can be preschoolers all the way through college age. There's something here for everyone, and even those who have been in farming for a long time. Nestled in mid-Michigan is the IQhub, in the center of the mitten where a lot of the Michigan agriculture happens. Did you know that Michigan has over 300 different crops grown in the state? And that's pretty amazing. But what's more amazing, that 1 out of 5 jobs in Michigan revolve around people working in agriculture. So this is a very important part of Michigan's economy, culture, and its future. In the year 2050, it's estimated there's going to be over 9 billion people. And how are we going to feed these people? This comes on really the backs of the American farmer, as we sit with the richest farms, the highest technology, and a cultural background that leads us and jumps us into the future. As you enter the IQhub, the first thing you're going to see is Squanto teaching the early American settlers how to grow corn and fertilize with fish. Then it's going to take you on a trip to the middle 70s of agriculture and how the changes in technology had, how actually AgroLiquid got started in the business, and how the technology of plant nutrition came through and the importance of it, to really what we call the dirt on soil and the interaction of all the nutrients in the soil and the mysteries that are unlocked underneath the ground that you walk on. And then on to the tractor simulator, where you get to ride and drive a real big tractor in a simulator standpoint and see how you can compete against the modern GPS technology that's out there. And for those little guys and gals, we got a spot called the Kids Corner, where they can learn about from preschoolers of really what agriculture is today and what it's to become. As we think about our visitors that come to the IQhub, the point we want to leave with them is that we're only stewards of the land for a short time. We're only borrowing the land from our grandchildren, saving that land for the future, how we want to do it best so we can all be stewards of the land and all be winners for the future.
Hi, I'm Lori Thayer, the Mid-Michigan MySTEM Region Director, and it is my pleasure to serve as a board member for the IQhub. I became involved with the IQhub after seeing all of the educational opportunities that this beautiful facility can offer to students. Thinking about how science standards can be integrated into the STEM-ready workforce is an essential thinking for today's Michigan students. The IQhub is committed to continuing to evolve to Michigan needs. One of the largest needs in Michigan is a strong workforce. IQhub, in partnership with Michigan Works and the Mid-Michigan MySTEM region, are looking to enhance out-of-school experiences for young adults through the Youth Apprenticeship Program. Students can have their first visit here at the IQhub as a hands-on learning about where apples come from as kindergartners. They can revisit as a 3rd grader to learn how to paint with plants, and then through middle school and high school really delve deep into what it looks like and sounds like to be involved with a career pathway that involves agribusiness. The farming industry is filled with 21st century technology and 21st century opportunities for all Michigan students.
Many people don't realize there's a lot to offer in ag as a career, and it isn't just driving a tractor or a combine. There's so many avenues that are out there, especially with the technology that's out there now. There's more and more jobs, more than you can even imagine, that are directly related to ag, and you don't necessarily need a 4-year degree to do it. I know many people that have gotten out there, and it's kind of neat. I see them at shows and whatnot that actually do have jobs in the ag, but they're not really farmers, but they're supporting the farmers.
Hello, my name is Doreen, or DJ Logan, and I'm a teacher in the St. John's Public School District with 43 years of experience, mainly in kindergarten. My introduction to the agriculture education came about as a result of an in-service held here at the IQhub in 2015. Although I have taught in a predominantly agricultural community my entire year, I grew up in the suburbs of Detroit. This city girl knew the basics of where my food and my fiber came from, but little else beyond those basic concepts until that eye-opening day. The in-service was provided by a collaboration between the IQhub and the Michigan Farm Bureau, and it opened my eyes to a whole new world of questioning of what I really knew about agriculture and its impact on my life and the lives of my students. The IQhub presentation and exploration times allowed me to see many parts of agriculture that expanded my knowledge and let me begin to think about how I could work agriculture into my already very full curriculum. My mind began to literally swim with ideas. Families who live in our community don't necessarily live or work on a farm or in an agricultural setting, and they have limited knowledge about how agriculture impacts our daily lives. This was an opportunity that could not be missed. I planned my first field trip to the IQhub that very day and have never looked back.
I have been coming to the field trip at the IQhub for a number of years now. This field trip is a gem to me as an educator. We were first allured to come when they offered free busing. Funding has always been an issue for schools. When I first came to the IQhub, our trips were being limited. Then I heard that not only is there a busing subsidy, but it's also completely free to our students. That is a big deal since our school population is comprised of 70% free and reduced lunches, which qualifies us as a Title I school. Another reason I love IQhub is that any given year I can have some unique student challenges in my classroom. I have often had to call ahead and explain the needs of my students. The staff has always been very accommodating with my special needs students. This makes me more comfortable taking everyone and really just makes IQhub stand out. I also would like to highlight the educators. The IQhub has done a great job finding quality educators to teach curriculum that matches our state teaching standards. Some of the educators have a secondary education background, but they have been able to make fun, engaging lessons for our students to learn about agriculture at the elementary levels. My second graders love this trip. The facility is beautiful. There are many fun hands-on things for my students to experience, like the tractor simulator and the hands-on play area for our younger students. The museum also has an art show going on when we visit, so students not only learn about agriculture, but they get exposure to other learning modalities as they see the beautiful art. Thank you for being a part of this wonderful team that makes this a reality for my second graders. It truly is a class act.
My name is Sarah Boehm. I teach second grade at Central School in Owasso, Michigan. I have brought my class to IQhub for the past 4 years. There are several reasons that we keep coming back. As a title school, it's so helpful to have access to a free field trip. Another reason that we love IQhub is the programs that they provide. Emily and her staff do a great job of creating exciting and engaging lessons. My students learn so much from the activities that we do in each session. Emily and her team also do a great job of keeping the lessons age appropriate and at a good time limit for my young second graders. We really love coming to IQhub every year. Thank you for offering such a great resource.
After a 15-month closure, the IQhub began offering field trips again in early summer 2021. The IQhub was fortunate to host 164 field trip groups in the 2021-22 school year. 76 of those groups were returning educators, but an amazing 88 groups were new that chose to visit the IQhub. To support educators and remove financial barriers for school districts, the IQhub offers transportation grants, which are designed to help pay for the cost of transporting students from their home district to our location. Special thanks to the P&C Foundation for funding the transportation grant. And thank you to all our sponsors for supporting ag education.
The IQhub hosted 2 very unique guest exhibits in the last 12 months, and we will be bringing back Art Explosion 3.0 in the winter of 2022. Through special events, guest exhibits, and educational programming, the IQhub exceeded our annual attendance goal by 12%. In addition to the 7,458 people visiting the IQhub last year, we reached another 5,822 through off-site and virtual events. Combined, our total attendance was 13,280 people, very close to pre-pandemic numbers. Thank you for supporting our special events.
The IQhub remains financially stable with generous support from both public and private donors. Last fiscal year, our total sponsorship revenue was nearly $140,000 and grants awarded were just over $11,000. The IQhub is also supported by employees of AgroLiquid through payroll contributions that totaled almost $5,000 last year. In this upcoming fiscal year, the IQhub anticipates a federal grant award through the USDA Rural Development to assist in the build-out of a much-needed classroom space. On behalf of the IQhub Board of Directors, thank you for your continued financial support.
So where are we headed in the next few years? The IQhub will continue its goal of better telling our story, showcasing how food moves from farm to table through engagement with key external stakeholders and enhanced marketing tactics. Throughout the next year, we will seek out and host additional informal education groups such as Boy Scouts, Girl Scouts, Michigan Career Quest, and other community groups to share agriculture's story and engage them in the IQhub's mission. By engaging new partners and enhancing communication, the IQhub will again increase overall attendance by 25%. To elevate agricultural literacy and diversity by June 24, we will expand partnerships with valued organizations such as Michigan Farm Bureau, Michigan Agriculture in the Classroom, Michigan Soybean Committee, MySTEM Mid-Michigan Region, Michigan State University, and the North Central Research Station. By July 23, partnerships and curriculum will showcase ag-focused career opportunities to youth and the public. During the 23-24 school year, the IQhub's Ag Career Resources will be piloted to at least 6 school districts. By January 2024, the IQhub will have partnered with STEAM groups throughout the region to review, refine, and connect educational content to meet current curriculum standards and grade-specific requirements. And finally, by July 2024, the IQhub will have built, equipped, and premiered a new indoor STEAM, science, technology, engineering, agriculture, and math classroom space. Thank you for your investment in the IQhub's mission of educating the public while bridging the gap between agricultural producers and consumers. Together, we can further agricultural education while creating a sustainable future for all.